positive, smart knowledge, your guru of goodness. It's your old buddy Lunchbox, and I couldn't go to sleep tonight without offering you some Monday evening motivation. That's right. And tonight, well, let's talk about goals. We all have goals. We all have things in our life we want to accomplish, be they fitness, financial, kicking an addiction, relationship, you name it. We've all got goals. But the problem with most people is that they just say what they want to do and they never put a plan in place, which leads me to point number one, and that is no, that's not point number one. My bad. That's point number three. Point number one is a goal without a plan is only a dream. Let me tell you all a little story. Back in 2009, my wife and I were just like most people, man, victims of the economy. It's something that's going on right now, man. Everything got more expensive. Wages weren't matching it. It was tough, man. We had to live with my in-laws. I had to look my father-in-law in the eye and tell him I failed as a provider. I need your help. And he was gracious enough to let us stay somewhere. But he told me two things. One, you don't want to work where I work, and I will not let that happen. And two, don't just live here long enough to get a new place. I think this would be a great time for you guys to buy a house. So what do? We set in motion. How much do we need? Where's our credit need to be, etc. And it took us damn near 2 years. But guess what? We figured it out. Why? Because a goal without a plan is only a dream. And the other reason is the importance of taking smaller steps. This is a great literal representation of the fact that if you set your goals too hard to reach, unattainable, I want to be a millionaire by the end of the year. Really? How are you going to manage that? I don't know. I want to retire by the time I'm 40. Cool. You saving money? You investing? You got passive income? No. It's not going to get there. But if you go step by step, slowly, building each step along the way as a small goal, you'll realize that large goals are just collections of small goals. And every time you hit one of those small milestones, it brings you closer to the top of that ladder. So my friends, I want you to remember the importance of smaller steps and taking those realistic goals. Set them down on paper. Get your notepad. I've never not got one near me. And write down what you want to do and then break down how you're going to get there. And I assure you, if you stick to your own plan, stay disciplined, you can make it. And my final point on this all is, like I said, man, I was demoralizing as hell. Having to live with my in-laws, having to get another crappy job, start over from scratch. But my friend, and the point I flashed accidentally at first, but is the real culmination of this message, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. And let me clarify, man, we're all going to struggle. We're going to lose loved ones. We're going to lose jobs. Relationships are going to crash and burn. Bands are going to break up. You're going to change career paths, whatever the case may be. You are going to have hardships. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. But if you properly react to it, and sometimes, man, that means go hit the punching bag. And sometimes that means go out in the backyard and scream a little bit. But you've got to get ready to move forward because those smaller steps still exist. And that plan still exists. So do you have goals or do you just have dreams? Do yourself a favor, man. Grab your notebook, write down your next goal, break it down. I promise you, you can achieve it. If I can, you can. Trust me. Ain't nothing special about me. I'm just here to boost your day. And that has been your Monday evening motivation. I am your old buddy Lunchbox. And I'll see you in 1 week, if not sooner.